Hey Andy, it's Chris. Just as you requested on that post on Facebook, I am getting the video over to you that's going to overview the top 3 things that you could be doing today with your business to bring in more customers and more revenue. All right, so the first thing that I want to go over with you is page content. Now, this is in reference to the ability of your website to actually bring you in paying customers, right? Generating leads for yourself. So the first thing is content. The second thing I'm going to go over with you is backlinks. The third thing is citations. And I'm going to go over what keywords are and how to target the buyer intent keywords, the local keywords that are actually going to guarantee the people searching for you, the people that are clicking on your website using those keywords are actually interested in making a purchase and they're from your area, right? So without further ado, I'm going to go right into content. So content is any text, images, or text behind the images called alt text that make up a page of your site. This gives you the opportunity to rank for those keywords that are going to bring you in traffic, as well as optimized with Google to say, it allows Google to see that you have the most relevant content, that you have the most relevant website, so they're going to rank you in first because it just makes sense to them, right? So if looking at your page, first off, I want to say the website looks really nice. It's clean. I like your logo. I really like all the work down here that you guys have done. You guys have a heck of a gallery. I like the little comic book entrances too. I think that's really cool and that's different. I haven't seen that yet, so that's awesome. But the thing that it is very void of is content, right? Even on the back pages, didn't really see a lot of content. The video that I made for you today is going to be based upon businesses in London because that's the biggest search volume. So if in further discussions we want to target smaller areas that are a little bit easier or quicker to rank in, but that still have really good search volume, we will. But just for the educational purposes of this video, it's based in London, right? So Astra London is your number one competitor, hands down, in the London area for artificial grass, right? So if you look at their front page, they have a lot more content, right? Really not as well as it should be. A lot of pictures, a lot of, kind of filler space, just stuff that looks pretty. I don't think this is optimized anywhere near as well as it could be, which makes this super beatable still. Now, if we go over to Lazy Lawn London, this is just a specific back page of a more national brand, but still, if you could see even on their one back page, still a lot more content than what we're working with right now, right? So content is super important. You want to have about 1,500 words of content with properly filled in keywords on the front page, and about 500 to 750 on your back pages. Once again, with those properly filled in keywords that you're trying to rank for. That's going to allow you to rank so much faster. Second thing I'm going to go over with you called backlinks, right? A backlink, and to show you this, I'm going to go into a tool I use called Ahrefs. It's going to give you the statistical analysis and breakdown of the performance of your website, right? So right now, your website's not bringing in any traffic organically. You're ranking for about 10 keywords, and I looked in there, and they're not local or buyer intent keywords. They're more nationally ranking keywords, which is why it's difficult for you to rank for, right? So a backlink is any website that's linking to your website, pushing power to your website. There's 2 different types of links. There's do follow and do not follow. You want do follow links because that's what actually gives you power. Do not follow links, they're pretty much only good for if it's a high traffic website, and that might bring you in some traffic this way, right? But we're talking about to allow us the ability to rank higher in Google for related searches. Right now, you don't have any backlinks to your website. Your website's pretty much non-existent in Google's eyes. So there's no searches, there's no ranking, there's no indexing. And that's something we really, really have to change, right? If we go into Astra London, we get out of their keywords, look at their backlinks. So they have 562, right? And a good amount of page strength, not a lot of domain strength for the amount of backlinks that they have, which tells me we could definitely beat this, right? And you could always beat anything. It just depends on the amount of time that you want to be able to put towards it. But this is super beatable. Now, your domains are the amount of websites that are actually linking to you. The backlinks are the links that are on those websites, right? Backlinks are not created equal. Not all of them are created equal. You want relevant websites linking to you, so things that have to do with landscaping or design work or home improvement or remodels or anything that's actually relative to what you're doing, right? Because those are the things that are actually going to boost power to your website and make you more relevant. That's what you want, is relevancy. You also want powerful websites linking to you, because it's like a popularity contest. The more powerful and relevant the websites are that are linking to you, the higher availability you have to rank in Google, because Google's going to say, hey, this is the guy, right? This is the guy, and this is the guy's area, so we're going to put him in first place. Now, we're going to go into keywords a little bit, and I'm going to explain to you a little bit about that. So if we look in here, artificial grass London, great one, right? 150 on average searches every single month. So if you combine that with, we got fake grass London, you have see, these are the kind of keywords you don't want to rank for. Artificial grass fitters, that's national, right? And that's a very high keyword difficulty. It's not really something you're going to want to rank for unless you're trying to take over the entire nation, right? But if you look down here, find artificial grass in London, right? 500 on average every single month, and still super attainable. But that's every single month. Picture, every single one of these searches gives you the availability to, possibly have a new customer. And on a monthly basis, that's huge, right? So now I want to talk to you about our last thing. One of the most important, though, is going to be citation. So if you look up here, if we look up fake grass London, right, you are going to get, one second, let's try this. There we go. So it's going to bring you up to your Google Map Pack. This is the first thing that typically people see when they're looking for a product or service. Now, this being in this Google Maps is going to bring you a lot more search results than just being right here alone, because this is going to boost it up by about 40 or 50%. That means 40 or 50% more business, right? So if you're organically ranking in this first position and you have Google Map Pack taken over, that's all you, right? That's a lot of landscape to actually have. You're getting a lot of searches. You're getting a lot more customers that way. So this is crucial. The way that we're going to do this is organically ranking for the different things that people are searching for, but also having the most citations. A citation is anywhere in Google that your business name, address, and phone number are listed into a directory site. So a place like Yellow Pages or Yelp, and you want powerful directory sites, you want relevant directory sites linking to you, and you want to beat out your competition in every single way possible. The other things is having an optimized Google My Business profile and having a lot of reviews, but those kind of come after the citation amount, the proper citations, and being in the organic rankings. Those first and foremost are in first and second place on how you get in this Google Map Pack, and that's going to take your business up to the next level as well. So just to kind of go over everything that we went over today, you want content, you want very relevant, very powerful keyword content. You want to have about 1,500 keywords or 1,500 words on that front page with properly filled in keywords. You want to have about 500 to 750 words with properly filled in keywords on your service and back pages, because that's going to allow you to rank for all those keywords as well and rank those pages individually. You want to have powerful and relevant backlinks linking to your site, and you want to beat out your competition's backlink profile in any possible way that you can. And last but not least, you want to have the most citations and a properly optimized Google My Business profile to be able to take over this Google Map Pack and get all of those customers, because you own all of this real estate. Well, I hope you liked the video. I hope you saw some value in it, that I helped you out a lot. Let me know what you think. Like I said, just shoot me an email back and we could talk. So other than that, I hope you have a great day.